Sure, buddy. The question we're going to answer today is let's say someone you know is having a panic attack and you have to deal with it. Like you're the one who's there. You have to deal with it. You have to help them. You have to support them. How do you do that? What does it mean for you to be supportive there?
So let's think about what a panic attack is, right? I've heard a friend describe this as feeling like the ground beneath her is just going away and she's just falling and doesn't know what to do. So what they really need in that moment is a sense of grounding, something for them to stand on. And there are several grounding techniques that can be used. One is by giving them physical touch, like holding their hand, if they're okay with that, if you have the kind of relationship with them where they're comfortable with that. If that doesn't work, you can encourage them to stretch or move themselves in some way. That gets the blood circulation going, and that also helps. Or giving them some sort of textured object for them to feel. There are specifically objects that are designed to help people lower their anxiety. Like you've seen those balls that people hold when they're anxious, right? And they have to like
Stress balls, yeah.
Tighter. Yeah. So there are objects like that, and you can talk to them slowly and calmly about familiar feelings and sensations and places and activities. Just anything that relaxes them, calms them down. If you have helpful phrases that work, that depends on the individual. If you know that this works on them, use that. So things like that, but always remember to respect their needs and put that first.
Those are really good points about how you can use different grounding techniques to help someone having a panic attack. I think it's important for our viewers to understand that a panic attack is, the symptoms look really similar to a heart attack in terms of shortness of breathing, feeling like you're going to pass out. These are some of the symptoms that someone going through the panic attack might experience, and recognize that they're feeling something very close to like feeling like they're going to die or something really terrible is happening to them, even though they might not be in that situation. So try to picture how panicked they might be and how much calmness you can give to them as their friend or someone who's there. So first step, be calm. If you start panicking with them, I'm sure it's not going to help. So if you can stay calm, keep your breathing steady, talk in a calm, slow, steady voice, that is definitely a great approach to start with. When you're there, ask them if they've had a panic attack before, because if it's their very first time experiencing something like this and it's associated with maybe vomiting or other physiological symptoms, call emergency services, because this may or may not be a panic attack, and you should call medical experts to get that figured out. But if they answer that they have had this before, that they know this is a panic attack, then you can support them by being there with them. Ask if they're okay for you to stay with them. Ask them what they need. I think it's not best to assume what someone needs, because different people with different panic attacks want different things. So ask them, do you want to go outside? Do you want to stay inside? Do you want to walk with me? Do you want to sit down? Ask them what they might need. What do you need from me? I'm here for you. Showing that you're going to be there and you're going to support them is really helpful. Don't say things like, just breathe or calm down. That's not going to help someone who's having a panic attack. That is not even relevant to the extreme terrifying fear they're going through. So you saying that means nothing, and it might make them irritated at you. So you will no longer be able to help. Saying things like, it's you can get through this. I'm proud of you. You're doing good. Tell me what you need. Concentrate on your breathing. Can help. And usually panic attacks last 5 to 10 minutes. So once they get over like the intensity of the situation, it seems like they're starting to calm down, pull up the grounding techniques that Deepak just spoke about. Even if you don't feel like telling them, let's breathe together, you can breathe calmly yourself, and hopefully they mirror that. Or you can say like, let's breathe together, and you breathe in and out. If you know a topic that you could talk about that the person is mildly interested in, you could slowly guide the conversation towards that. Like, what do you think you'll be doing later? I would say that's a harsher, like a quicker transition. But if there's things you can ask them about, like, okay, where are we? How are you feeling? things to try and ground them in the moment, like what do they see, what do they hear. Those are things that are probably going to be more effective towards the end of the panic attack, not at the very beginning. And then afterwards, make sure you're supporting them, ask them what they need. And if they are tired, go home with them. Even if you had something else planned for the rest of the night, you know, support them at the end of the panic attack, because they just went through something that was extremely terrifying. They're probably tired, drained out. So support them after the panic attack as well.
That was a really good answer. You know, like, and you know, with the answers that you both gave, you know, like everything was covered. The what, the when, the where, the how, everything was covered. And hopefully, you know, it's not like, you know, like airport instructions where, like, you know, where in flight instructions where you're like they say it every time, like you don't really listen. And hopefully, you guys did listen in. And if it happens in your life where you have to support someone, maybe you're the one who's able to, you know, like step up and be the person that they need.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now.